Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? I appreciate you joining me. A little bit on a delayed start, but we're still going to get down to it. Going to get a good amount of stretch in this morning. Going to slow things down. And thank you for everybody who was part of last night's. That was somewhat of a of a much different session and a much longer one. So appreciate you guys who were able to make that. Let me just get some of my stuff in order here. Let me get myself right. How's everybody feeling? How's everybody feeling? David, beautiful morning indeed. Major, yes. As I try to navigate around my own channel. It happens. How's everybody feeling after last night? We had a lot of movement. We had a lot of moving pieces going on, a lot of moving parts. But we appreciate Serious Pipes, Nathaniel J. Burns jumping in and joining. And that really changed the dynamic. A lot of good energy floating around last night from the chat and from our special guests. Scree, good morning. Chick, hey, what's going on? How are you doing, my friend? Chick is in the house. Scree, how are you feeling after last night? I'm feeling it for sure. It was a fun workout. Like the stream, indeed, it helps. It does help indeed. If you can like and help us keep growing this thing, we appreciate everybody being here. And even on this this delayed start, we'll still have a good time today. And I think the mosquitoes are out. I think that's what I was just feeling talking to my lower leg. But it's spring. It's spring again, indeed. This is great. No. Here we go. Jax is on day 3 of the 5-day fast. Incredible. We just had Marcus finish an 84-hour fast, and now we have Jax on a fast. You guys are doing some amazing things. It's very inspiring. Jax, how often do you fast, and what made you decide? That thing burns. All right. Chick, how is your quest for the 20,000 subscribers coming? Mike is in the house. Chick, I'm gonna tell you, we're kind of brothers there. Look at the middle finger. I got this one I call Gumby. It's kind of hard to tell, but you can see where the tip of it is like is a little deformed and off. That was in football, smashed between 2 helmets, and when you got gloves on, you don't realize it until later. And then went sideline, took my glove off, and that's what I had. I got a Gumby finger. That's how it healed back. Got to redo the membership on the phone, Nisi. Okay. Whew. Check. Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. That's tough. Jax, I understand. I do not normally fast, only intermittent. I've been meaning to do this for a while, and last week I ate more food than I normally would. When my brothers were here, the food was crude quality. I understand that. I understand. Well, Jax, nice job, my friend. Nice job. All right, let's get ourselves. I think I got it together. Nisi Poo, how have you been? We'll just get a little bit of movement. It happens, man. Playing with sharp stuff constantly and not paying attention. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're okay and that it wasn't worse. I think that's the important part. Fingertip in the bowl. Oh. Whew. Did you is it something that can be reattached? Or was it just enough of a small piece, or how'd you end up having that handled, or did you just bandage it? Could have been the whole finger. I'm still alive and breathing, so I complain. It's still a very cautionary tale, chick. Still a very cautionary tale. And, you know, we're allowed to feel certain ways about things. So I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're sharing. Because, yes, while we're still alive, there's just things like that, yeah, we should definitely be able to take care of. Mentally too, and speaking about how we feel about it. Okay, Simba Wagwan. Whew. I'm doing fantastic, brother. How are you doing? I'm doing fantastic. How are things on your end? How are the hikes going? And are you still experiencing snow, or is it kind of gone away with spring? There we go. Good, tired after yesterday's run and hike. Yeah. Chick, I'm doing fantastic. I'm a bit worn today. Last night, Mr. Burns and Serious Pipes joined me in a workout, and we went for 3 hours, but it was a good back day, a lot of pulling. And then yesterday we had a midday workout. We had some farmer carries and stuff, so I'm feeling it. But I feel empowered by it as well. I don't know what that was. Major. We've been getting 3.5 miles to 10 miles a day hiking, man. Beautiful. Absolutely outstanding. Jack's looking forward to eating again. I'm going to the butcher's tomorrow or the following day to acquire meat. Did I hear that? Who's that knocking? Who's that looking in my window? Oh, nobody now. Jason. My goodness. Whew. Yeah, I thought it was some cats, but then it sounded like somebody was trying to open that thing. Yeah, Simba knows. Simba knows. Indeed. You gotta love Goody Mob. My goodness. Marcus, how are you doing today? Yeah, Major. We had some issues. We had a porch pirate take one of our packages, and yeah, so we had some officers visit and things like that. just like, what's going on? What's going on, folks? What are we doing? What are we doing? Cooking, your hard work is appreciated, brother. Keep going. Chick, thank you so much. Let me take a moment to address that. And again, Chick, you know, your time is what's valuable here. And especially in this economy. You guys been to the gas pumps lately? Just drop a tenner on is incredible. So thank you. Thank you so much. The man's got a wedding coming up. He's got all sorts of things going on. Chick, we were talking about, that's 2 gallons, I know. I know. We were talking about finding a meeting spot. I think it was myself, Sirius Pipes, Nathaniel, Major, David, Marcus. We need Chick to join in. Let's just find a spot that's equidistant to everybody. Scree. Whoever wants to join in. And I'm moving to go take care of my parents this Thursday. Not looking forward to paying for gas. Oh, Jason. But good on you. Good on you for taking care of the folks. Man, that's incredible. Chick. That would be fantastic. That'd be fantastic. Is Denver somewhat central? Just thought it might not be the spot. It could be. Very well could be, Marcus. Or I think Marcus just wants that elevation. Marcus wants some mile-high training, that elevation, which I'm not mad at either. I'm not either. Jason is in. Okay, have a giant impact get together. That would be cool. That would be very cool. Find a place that is doable. And maybe a plan where it's travel smart. So it's not like summer rates or things like that. It's travel smart time. Keeps the cost of hotels or whatever else down. Like, just keep it travel smart. Y'all just keep me posted on it. Absolutely, Chick. Absolutely. Marcus, I remember the first time I ever ran in Denver. Felt good during the day, but the next day I was completely spent and sore as heck. That elevation will wreck you at times if you're not prepared. Just the breathing, yeah, everything else, it's different. It's different. But how cool is that? Oh. And the walk is very, very easy today. My favorite place to go for jogs was Washington. The light rain and ambience was second to none. That it sounds very peaceful. Sounds very peaceful. All right. Yeah, I think that would be cool. Just do like a 2-day thing. Come in, do some working out or whatever. Next day, some rest, recovery, just hang out, take ourselves back. I think that would be a cool idea. And I think what we'll get into right now, it's going to be an easier day. We'll just get into those push-ups and some walking. And then we'll get some stretching in. Because there's not much else I can do that I haven't touched in the last like 12 to 24 hours. So we'll get that in. And we got the bonus push-ups in last night as well, which is awesome. Actually, it was more than the bonus push-ups. We got the 100 plus. We joined Mr. Burns on his quest. He does 100 push-ups plus what day of the year it is. So yesterday it was day 82 of the year, and he's adding 100 to that. So we did the 100, so we did the extra 82 as well. So we had a good one last night. Here we go. Let's get our first set in. There we go. We'll just keep it walking slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Hey Brad, how are you doing today? Scree, thank you so much for that. Scree, how are you feeling? Brad, it's been a while. I don't think we've seen you. How have things been going on your end? How are things in your POV? I guess we should ask. Oh, David got the one. Getting looser, yeah, for sure. I've been missing the morning quickie since the time change. Yeah, understand. Well, we're glad that you're here, and hopefully, if nothing else, you can catch them on the replay, Yep. Come on in. And no sweat. Okay, and it's been a while since we've done a no sweat. Might have to do another no sweat. We might have to get one. Brad's still getting my RCG. Nice. And I sure watch them every time I can. Awesome. Brad, that is awesome. Thank you so much. And it's great to have people when they can make it. There's always room. There's always room at the table. RCG, indeed, guys. I took RCG for sure. I took my RCG today for sure. Here we go, guys. Let's get ourselves another set. David, love the RCG, indeed. We got some songbirds already this morning. Loving it. These are birds I haven't heard before. Just don't quit, indeed. Ooh, we got two. We got two. Marcus, how the biceps and back feeling after those pull-ups and banded curls? I'm not sore, but I'm very aware, like, I'm not nearly as, like, I don't know, pliable is the word. Like, I still feel full for sure. But it's a good feeling. I don't get back days nearly as much as I should. So that's good to get to those and have like a very full day of doing that. All right. You got to get out to that the AARP. Can you believe they built that? How cool is that? Outdoor gym, AARP, sponsored. And then there's like a little playground right next to it. That whole facility is pretty cool. Maybe we'll have to do a tour of it one day and just tour around, hop on the longboard and just skate around because there's quite a bit to see. They are talking this morning. Marcus, any word on your audition? So cool. I'm glad they built it. I wonder if they have a list of fitness parks they built and where they are. I don't know, but I always thought that like what you had found, that that obstacle kind of parkour park, that was quite the find. Here, still just not chatting, fellas. Chick, it is absolutely okay. I'm sure you got things you're planning for your day, getting up, getting ready. So absolutely, we appreciate you being here. That is also what Mr. Burns has coined as podcast mode and a keyboard, bruv. So just listening in as we chit-chat it out. Let's get another set. Let's get number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. There we go. Gotta move my mats. Gotta move them. There we go. No word on the Cancun gig. Okay, it films in May. Hoping the decision timeline is just further out. Yeah, that's tough. That's the tough part about talent work, is when you got one thing that you're waiting to hear on and some other things pop up, and yeah, always a tough one. Screed, Major, thank you. 3. Just getting them nice and easy, guys. Nice and easy. They feel good, though. They do feel good. But to Marcus's point, I'm feeling a lot of it like more through, like across the shoulder blades, through the scapula. Feeling that portion of it. So I'm good. I'm good with that's feeling good, but definitely feeling used. David giving us 3. Yep, nice and easy, guys. The farmer walks were nice yesterday as well. And just the rolling push-ups. And I think we did extra push-ups too yesterday. So no wonder. 200 push-ups yesterday. We got the 182 last night. And actually we didn't do 182. We did 200 last night as well. No wonder. No wonder. Lunges too. Yeah, Serious Pipes was doing the most. He got into it. That was awesome. Major, it's great. I did. Now that I'm recounting, I was like, wait a minute. Oh wait, and then we did. Oh wait. 400 push-ups today, and is a lot, Marcus. I don't think it was really playing that way. Yeah, we got it in for sure. All right. And it wasn't a long split either between them, because the morning was like mid-morning, late morning. So it wasn't the longer time either in between the sets. So it was a short split day. Here we go. Let's get another set. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. I enjoyed it. Yes, indeed. That was quite the difference. Like, what was it? The last time we saw Mr. Burns, we were going crazy on New Year's Eve. Almost just about 4 months later, we see Mr. Burns again going crazy, but with Serious Pipes going crazy. So, you heard the music, the musical ability, all the rhythmic, the sound, the stories, and that is Serious Pipes. That is Serious Pipes. Mr. Burns and I talked to him last night about doing more on his channel, and that we believe it would garner him a good following, just to be able to give thoughts on music, on language, on just stories, all that stuff. Nathaniel's calves are tree trunks. I told you guys. I told you. And while I always try to work on mine, he says that he's trying to like not work on his. So those things are just massive. He comes from the stock of good calves. Scree gave us four already, David. I know time is flying by. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it though. I'm glad it was a good time. Hopefully it was entertaining just to see three guys running around with their shirts off in the park. And I wish we had a second camera that could have just like caught the looks on people's faces as they were walking by, but we also want to respect their privacy, but sometimes the reactions are what's fun. Hopefully we see more collabs like that. That would be a good thing, Jason. Absolutely. I was fortunate Mr. Burns had the time. As you guys know, he's been extremely busy. And so yeah, that was cool. And serious pipes, yeah, for sure. And if nothing else, we'll just split screen it and go live together, maybe not always at the same locations. Alberto, what's going on? How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Alberto Caballero, welcome. Guys, if we have anybody new to the channel, hit that subscribe, join our community. We go live every day. Today is 385 days in a row. And we got 4:30 Mountain Standard Time, although we started a little late today, and then usually 5:30 p.m. So let's get ourselves another set while we're here. There we go. Ooh. All right. And I don't mind telling you that the slice of watermelon I had last night when I got home was, it was life-giving. That was amazing. That and the shower. There's sometimes where there's things that you do that just hit differently. And I'm telling you, that shower and that slice of watermelon. I've had plenty of showers and plenty of watermelon. But after that day, after yesterday, it hit. Jax, be training in the gym today. It will be a push day. Fantastic. How have you been feeling while you are doing your fast and working out? I know when I fasted and was working out, I still felt okay. I didn't feel like I was easing off or anything else, the workouts. Especially by like the third day. The only thing that was wearing me out was I worked a second job, and so I would go from graveyard to the second job, and so it was more like a sleep thing, not necessarily not eating. Okay, I think we got 5 down. I think we hit 5. Yesterday, I still had glycogen stored. Today should be interesting as I believe I'm burning more fat at this point. Okay. Yeah, Jax, Marcus just finished an 84. No worries, great. No worries. Yeah, Marcus, Jax is on a 5-day fast currently. You guys are doing incredible for that. Oh. Scree, I had all the faith in the world it was coming. I knew it was coming. Gave it 5. All right. We'll keep it going. We'll get ourselves another one. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Phew. Let's keep it going. I preloaded it, yes. 5 days, nice, never gone that long. Once you break the fast, be sure to eat very small and light at first. When is the last time you did prolonged fasting, Jax? 6, says Scree. Scree has figured out the art of the preload. Yes, have it ready and just boop. And even with the time delay, I'm wondering if you preloaded it and just as we were finishing, like at number 8, if you hit it, if it would just give you that time, or if it would just knock it right out. I guess that's the delay between. So if we're doing the push-ups, that's more than 15 seconds. Jack said he had been intermittent fasting, but decided after hanging out with his brothers and eating not very good foods that it was time for a fast. So I don't know when the last time a prolonged fast was. Starting my fast today, y'all convinced me. Fantastic. How long do you plan on going for, Jason? Do. Let's get number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. Let's go. Start out small and do 4 to 8 hours. Nice. I'll have to do some research. Yeah, even a 24. Even just 24 is not bad. Here we go. Scree giving us 7. 7. Let's keep it going. That mockingbird is wound up this morning. Yeah. I think he was just in this tree. Now it sounds like he's further away. But whatever's going on, it is a morning song for sure. I love those sounds though. Love those sounds. We had some bigger trees across the street for a while, and we had hawks, golden hawks that would come, and their song isn't quite as melodic, but just to still hear nature. I heard people commonly do an 18-6 split, and in a 6-hour window, they're only allowed certain foods. I think I might be wrong. You can do your intermittent, you can make your change however you want, 16 and 8, or whatever it is. You can, yeah. You can tailor that to your schedule, all sorts of stuff. But we've got some experience here. Ah, David, you got them too? Yeah. And yeah, there's just something about hearing it. Yesterday morning, I was driving through a neighborhood, and from a distance, I was like, oh, somebody's dog got loose. No, it was a coyote. It was a pretty good-sized coyote. And he was just going from door to door, sniffing around, seeing what he could find. But it's kind of also sad because the way things get built into their habitat, they are forced into communication with humans, which they probably wouldn't normally do. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. Here we go. Let me move my mats. There we go. Coyotes are pretty good at adapting to human development into their habitat. That's part of the reason they're so pesky. Yeah. And you get your Pomeranian protected, because those are the smaller pets that they would go after. Cats, yeah, rabbits, like those are pets they would feed on easily. My youngest, when she's at her mother's house, she had rabbits, and she came and said, Mom said we could take the rabbits for a walk in the park. And first thing I thought is, this won't be good. You try to walk a rabbit in the park on a leash where there's known coyotes, not a good one. Not a good one. I have a coyote problem this year. Yeah. And that's, yeah, they are, like to Marcus's point, they adapt. And so with that adaptation, their hunting is probably very, very attuned. One of the biggest signs of intelligence, in my opinion, is the ability to adapt. Yeah. Evolution, big dogs coming out, chickens. Got to get them out, absolutely. Do your Danes have any issues with coyotes, or do they are they enough warning to keep them away? We come upon a dead coyote last year. Oh, yeah, I'm sure they can, Major. Indeed. That's interesting, Scree. You, because I wouldn't think coyotes would be too common to your area. They run them down. Indeed, get those dogs out there. Yeah, you do, yeah. And they're farm dogs. Let them do what they do. Got to bring the Aussie in to fight the coyotes. Here we go. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, that's interesting. Well, yeah, who killed the coyote? Sheep as well. Yeah, you got a lot to watch over. That is, yeah. Coyotes and foxes. Ooh. Okay. I don't see foxes, but coyotes for sure. I've seen coyotes, yeah, just trotting down the street. Here we go. We'll get another. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. My parents have roosters that have been known to square up with bigger animals, protecting the hens. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You want a spirit animal, get yourself a big rooster. Screen 9. I think I told you guys there was that article, a short video about the guy who killed the coyote with his bare hands. He was out taking a smoke break, and he said, I could feel something watching me. And he said then the coyote like came out of the bushes, and he was trying to back away from it, and it attacked him. Rooster energy for sure. Roosters are very brave when it comes to their women. Yes. And this guy, he choked a coyote to death. My roosters are just plain mean. That's what you need. Some big old mean roosters. 9 indeed, David. Hey, it's The Rock. All right, what's going on, Finn? How are you doing today? And Finn, what are you producing? You got videos? Is that music? What are you producing? Yep, Finn, where you been? Get on in. It's time to begin. Here we go. Just throwing in some words that happen to rhyme. All right. Football edits. All right. Well, welcome to Impact. Welcome to Impact, my friend. Feel free to jump in, hit the subscribe. Join us. We go live every day. Today was 385 days. And if you haven't been here, I'm giving you the pitch. But if you have, welcome back. But if you have content on your channel, please let me know so we can go to your channel and subscribe to you in return. Got to build each other up. Absolutely. Good energy shared amongst good people. That's how we make the world a better place. Finn was in last Saturday. Okay, cool. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. That is dope. I gotta go check it out. Some football edits, yeah. Let's get going, guys. Let's get number 10. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. There we go. Not much. All right. Guys, I'm going to grab some water and then we'll get some stretching in. Let's get down to it. I left all my canisters in the car last night. So I gotta go fetch some water. There we go. I ate 12 apples, so good. Nice. I put cinnamon on them. Thank you. Or you dehydrated 12 apples. Nice. Nice. There we go. Charlie getting in the dehydrated fruits. Dax, good morning, everyone. It's been hard for me to join this week. Most days I'm in the building working at 6 a.m. local time. Hope y'all doing good. Fantastic. Fantastic. It says, Major, you still here? Dax, how are you doing? All right. My Bears almost did something this season. Jason said almost. Well, I don't think my Bengals did much of anything. But I also don't follow as much as I used to either. Let's have a seat. Let's just have a seat while we're here. Whew. Charlie, how did you dehydrate? Did you do you have like a unit like I have, an air fryer with that setting, or did you just do it in the oven? And guys, I'm going to be doing that on a routine basis. I think I found my new favorite snack. And I'm going to try the cinnamon. Major said the same thing. Try some cinnamon. I thought about putting even maybe just a drop of honey and just kind of putting it around and then sprinkling it. Bro, how to focus? I'm getting distracted. What are you trying to focus on, and what is distracting you? If you're distracted by something, remove the distraction. When I was going back to school and I was trying to study, I couldn't be at home because that refrigerator was talking to me and the TV was looking at me. Even though it wasn't on, they were just available. So sometimes you have to put yourself in areas where you don't have the distraction. Remove the distraction to allow yourself to focus. And focus is also is a discipline. You got to work at it to say, I got to purge myself of the distractions. Root, indeed. Something that doesn't get said nearly enough. I appreciate you in this channel and community. Dax, thank you so much, brother. We appreciate you. And your wife for coming in. And your wife for being here. I love Codfly. What's going on? Welcome to Impact. Feel free to jump on in, join our community. Absolutely, Root. Absolutely. Just, yeah. And sometimes you got to set your phone across the room or turn it off, whatever. Like, there's nothing that important. We think that it is, but that's the distraction, is we make it more important than it is. I do remember the name I Love Codfly. You used to be here a long time ago, but I started watching you again. Well, welcome back. We appreciate you being here. Jason, I've been killing it for like a month straight now, every day since 3:55, I believe. There we go. There we go. Yeah, Jason, you have been a steady presence, and we appreciate you. We appreciate Dax and his kind words. Let's just get a little head turn. So, guys, on these turns, We're inhaling to the middle and then exhaling. So we start, then we're inhaling back and exhaling. I forgot my phone before going to the gym yesterday, which I never do, and had the best workout I had in a while, right? Think this, do you know my go on my phone and stuff? I don't know what that means, love. COD was on day 245 last. Nice. Thank you for those stats, Major. After years of dopamine detox, I mean, we can create our own good release. So I think after a while, all we're talking about is just what sorts are we getting these good endorphin releases from. And if you can get it from yourself, yeah, you're going to get something from social media, but we're not chasing some of those things. So it feels good. Captain Caveman, after 1 week with me in my dojo, you'll be prepared to defend yourself with the strength of a grizzly, the reflexes of a puma, and the wisdom of a man. Okay, Captain Caveman. We're just trying to loosen up. Ferris, what's going on? Root, how bro is able to read while moving his head. It's called focus. Well, we're just loosening up the neck, and it feels good, especially after yesterday's back day. I think I definitely feel more, it's not, and again, it's not like a pinched or anything. It's just that I know using your back and things like that, it required a lot of usage of the neck. Can you be like Major? Be like yourself. Be like yourself. There's nobody better at it. What is my purpose in life? Legacy is to be able to pass on a good word, good thought, healthy thoughts of mind, body, and soul to everybody, not just like my family or my kids. Gotta have a purpose, guys. Gotta have a purpose. And you can, and we've done a lot of that through volunteer work with kids, with at battered women's shelters, just at food banks. Like, there's always some way to pass something on. Hopefully the impact is another way of doing it as well. So passing on the best in you to people around you. How about you, Root? What is your purpose? Bro, want to create a mark on humanity. Yeah, a positive one. It's too easy to scar humanity, but can we heal a scar? That's the question. Can you heal one? LG, what's going on? Lewis Williams, how are you doing, my friend? Jason, that is what it's all about. And I do believe that it's growing here. And I'm grateful for so many of you who have shown me so many positive things that are out there. God, we have a list of folks that are on that list. So if you'd like to be considered, you can certainly email. There's an email in the description of any video. Coffee at work, nice. Thank you for being out there, being positive and productive, and getting in what you got to do. Lewis out there grinding. Yes, bro, purpose should not just be to get attention or to earn a lot of money, but to do good that can create good impact to people. Yep, alive even after death. Yeah, guys, leave a positive energy where a lot of times there haven't been one. Travis, how are you doing? It's been a little while. How are you, my friend? Lewis, you are very welcome. Thank you in return. All right. I'm going to bring it in. We're just going to get this rolling. Captain Caveman, we're living in the days of Ryu versus Akuma era. You're either Ryu or Akuma. Here we go. Let's just roll. Cooking is still here. Fantastic. Chick is one of those folks leaving a positive mark on his community and those people around. Not even a mark, positive influence. Jason says, Carl Sagan says, we give meaning to otherwise meaningless universe, and everyone should find that special and hold it close. Yes. Carl Sagan, yes, the cosmos. Hurry, you teach me English, you're better than Duolingo. Keep coming. That's the best way to learn a language, is to hear the people talking it. What is your native language? What's your initial language? Treat others as you would love to be treated. Absolutely, LG. Absolutely. The mentor of Bill Nye, the science guy. Yes, yes. Life is the greatest gift I've ever received. RCG all day. Absolutely. Yep, it starts with life, and then look at the quality of our lives, guys. Look how many folks have some sort of defective birth, and maybe defect isn't the word, condition, whether it's breathing, whether it's emotional, psychological, whether they didn't have all their appendages. Like, we are fully functioning. And that's something to be very grateful for. I can tell you, I'm definitely feeling this in my neck and my traps. But it's a good feel. It's a good feel, so we're just moving the body. All right. I'm going to take those hands, palms together, press those palms together, and I kind of lift up the elbows, trying to keep the bottom of my palms together, really get that stretch through the wrist. What is your education qualifications? I'm just a student of life. I've learned a lot. I've learned more outside of the classroom than I ever did inside the classroom. Even in specified fields, you learn more, or at least I have. I've learned more seeing it in real time, real life. Learned from people doing much worse than me. Sometimes those are the greatest lessons. It's not what you can do, as in following all the rich people to get more. How do I just keep what I have? A lot of people have lost everything, and those are the educations. Bros from the real world. I'm spreading the fingers out a little, guys. Spreading the fingers and just going on that. Take that RCG. Jason, thank you so much. Absolutely, guys. Guys, the RCG for sure. Jason, you are highly appreciated, my brother. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. Again, guys, in this economy, I did half a tank of diesel yesterday. Half a tank, $106, $6 a gallon. Crazy. Let's go. Whew, there's a pinch in my wrist. There's a pinch in the wrist. But we're just going to work it out slowly. We're not going to force it. We're just going to take that time. Take the time to let it settle. Okay, I'm going to bring these hands up slowly. And I'm going to keep my index fingers together. So it looks, these are my two swans. And now I'm going to press my elbows together. So I have my index fingers together, my elbows together. I can feel the usage from the farmer carry and from the chin-ups yesterday in my forearm. Jason, appreciate you guys. You can't take your bank account and do a casket, so it's never a problem to spread the love. Thank you so much. And you're absolutely right. We can't take it with us. Here we go. I'm just bringing it back to the original press palms. Let's take 10 good stretches of the hands. Nice and tight. And 1. Nice and tight. 2. Really stretch those fingers like you're trying to elongate your fingers. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Whew, feels good. Let's get our supine. So I'm going to go hand behind and then hand next to my hip and just turn. Just turn and let that spine get a little decompression. I think I'm going to get the inversion table out today too. Get some of that decompression. Got some good hanging last night with the chin-ups as well, so. And who knows, it might be working because Aoife asked me the other day if I was getting taller. There we go. Let's bring this other hand back. And we're just going to sit like so. Oh. Whew. Feeling good. All right. Now I'm going to switch this. And I'm going to bring this other hand over and get my turn this way. This feels fantastic. I hope you guys are enjoying this too. All right, let's bring it back and just sit. There we go. Let's bring it forward and just sit. I want to try to stretch that out. So I also want to bring I'm always trying to think about putting my forehead or my nose at the lowest point so I get that stretch through the neck as well. I got to make sure I show Jason some love on that. So I'm really feeling like this is getting that hip groin area that we've done before. And we're also getting some back neck. Here we go. Come on up nice and easy. Whew. I'm gonna straighten out the legs. Let's just go for that grab into the toes. There we go. And again, always trying to put that head down. All right, nice and easy. Whew. Jason, that helped between my shoulder blades. And lower back, yes. Yes, that is a good one. That's one of my favorite stretches, just to sit with the legs crossed and just kind of fold yourself over. Here we go. I'm just going to reach over. We know with this one, we want that bend in the elbow to lock right onto that shin bone. That's that good lock. And then we can just grip it in with the other, or you can just kind of just keep it out there. All we're doing is just supporting this stretch. And I will turn a little bit. And the more I can turn, I can feel it in the hip, in the glute, in my back. Good all around stretch. All right. I'm going to drop this down. So I got this figure 4, and we're going straight out again. There we go, nice and easy. We're gonna do a little reflexology. I'll turn this way so we can see. I know it's a little far, but again, just right up the center of the foot. Right up the center of the foot. I'm just taking my thumb. It's kind of bent a little bit. If you need oil or lotion, you can do that, but I'm just pressing it right up the middle. Then I'll follow it up with my other one and just alternate. Gotta take care of our feet. There we go. I'm gonna do my toes. I pull it a little and then just circle, pull it straight, circle, pull it straight, circle, pull it straight, circle, pull it straight, and circle. And then I'll go back and just press down. If I get a pop, great. If not, that's fine too. Middle, second. And those are usually the ones that I get it on. Now I'll just take my hand and just nice and gently on the top of the foot. Nothing crazy. Just trying to promote a little bit more stretch to the front, top of the foot, all that good stuff. But I'm not pulling. And you can even do a little bit more if you like. Might maybe find a little bit more stretch in the quadricep. And just switch it. So now I'm just palm on, padding on my foot, and then heel there. So I'm just kind of supporting the stretch the other way through the sole of the foot and up the back of my leg around that Achilles area. All right, beautiful stuff. We're gonna switch it over. Cross it, elbow, that bend in the arm right across the shin. And for those of you in martial arts or have ever watched UFC, that's when you see somebody get put to sleep. That's all it is. You want your elbow under their chin. That's how you know you've got it sunk in. And just a short amount of time squeezing cuts off the blood through those carotid arteries to the brain, and somebody goes to sleep. David, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. I know a lot of times we go pretty hard at it, and so we got to circle back to these days where we get a good thorough stretch. I'm going to go ahead and drop this down into that figure 4. And again, we're just going to reach out. And again, what I'm thinking of doing, I'm in thought of putting that forehead or my nose onto my kneecap. That way I'm purposeful with that stretch of head down. Instead, I see a lot of people do this, and you're missing out on the stretch of your neck, shoulders, upper back. Nice work, nice and easy. We'll come on up. And we'll get to that foot, same thing. Just that ridge of your thumb, right at the tip of your thumb, all the way up. Remember, guys, a lot of us own cars and trucks, but you're actually a vehicle. You're the most important vehicle. So the same way you go for oil changes and new tire checks and all that, same thing. Take that inventory of your physical self. Oil change, make sure you're getting your blood work. Go for diagnostics. Something's going on, your car's knocking or something. That's like going and getting, your vitals taken. So shoes and your feet would be like tires and brakes. Your knees, all that good stuff. And most importantly, that brain, we want to make sure the brain is functioning. Hydration, nutrition, exercise, and rest. There we go, guys. Just getting those, I don't even know what we call these on the toes. I'm just kind of pulling and twirling. Here we go. See if I get a pop. Do a little one there. Got one there. Nothing there. And nothing there. Very rarely do I get a big toe pop. Very rarely. Now I'm just stretching that top of that foot. And to Jason's point with that generous super chat, taking that RCG, guys, we really went in on the RCG yesterday during that mid-morning workout. We got a lot of RCG, and I think that carried us through the day. Proof positive. Proof positive. All right, I'm going to swap it out, and I'm going to pull my foot the other way. And I shouldn't say pull, but we're just going to support it in the opposite direction. And today might just be a good day for a coffee scrub too, while I'm thinking of it. Today might be a good coffee scrub day. Kind of exfoliate the skin, get a lot of those dead layers off. If you have ground coffee, you can mix in a little coconut oil and some white table sugar. And you might even substitute that out if you don't want sugar even just coming through the skin. Fred, good morning. How are you doing? Oh, we're going to stick them out here. Oh, 30 degrees. My goodness. But it is spring. That is the upside. It's spring. So I'm just going to sit in this because this side particularly is much tighter. This one side has a lot more tension to it. So we want to just let it relax. We just want to let it be easy. And if you guys have any friends that are massage therapists, by all means, support them by going and getting a massage. If you know somebody who does massages, support them. It's a twofold. You get a massage, but you're also supporting them in their business. Nike, I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Good to see you. So I'm just going to lean forward just a touch in my splits, just to see how that's feeling. Still a little tense, so we're just going to go easy with it. And that's the good thing about stretching, is you take your time while doing it. And with the stretching, you can go one of two ways. You can either point your toes down. I like to point mine up because I feel like I'm getting more stretch through the calf, but either way. Nike, fantastic. Life is treating me well. Life is treating me well, and I appreciate that. Jay, look on the community page. I will look to see if I can dig it up and repost it. Thank you for the reminder, Jason. I think I can lean forward just a touch here. So again, that initial tightness is subsided a little bit. So we're just taking it easy, but this is part why our hydration and our activity levels matter as well. Keeping the body warm, circulation, things like that. There, so now I can get down to my forearms, whereas a couple minutes ago that would have been probably more painful and problematic. Yes, good stretch. It is much needed for sure. Jason, indeed. Take advantage, guys. Like he says, I'm going to start uploading content, daily burpees. Nice. Let's see it. Let's go. When are you going to start with that? We'd love to see it. And again, guys, head down. If I can get a little more stretch out of my neck. All right, now I'm comfortably down to my forearms and elbows. Yes, I love to see when people are starting to post their content. Whether you're trying to do it for just personal reasons, I think that's the best reason to do it. And then things will come to you through that. I think things will come to you through that. Whew. I'm going to take one hand, set it in the middle, and then I'm going to come over the top, not necessarily across the front. I'm going to come over the top just to get a little of that stretch. Yeah, indeed. Sub for support so we can see those burpees. I'm really feeling this in my latissimus dorsi, my lat. Definitely feeling this. Only uploaded 2 short videos to my channel today. Right on. Definitely going to be doing 1 video a day. Yep. I feel so unhealthy from fast food. Make sure you're talking to the camera too. Tell your story while you're doing those burpees. Tell them what set you on that path. Like somebody else is watching and listening who needs to hear what you're going through. Jason, watching people transform is nothing short of magic. Yep. Coolest thing ever. Yes. Let's go. Another set. Another direction. Whew. Oh. Yeah, that is. I love watching that. It's a good idea. Thanks for the advice, brother. Anytime. Anytime. I think sometimes we sell ourselves short on what we have to offer. Not only just outside of the job and things like that, but just to our lives. We offer to ourselves first and say, I have an experience, I have a life, I have things I've gone through, and it's worth sharing. I would love to hear more about that. Somebody's always watching, guys. That's the truth of the matter. And how we act, what we do, can often shape them. Can often shape them, intentionally or unintentionally. It can shape them. Andrew, baby. Happy Tuesday, loves listening, running while I work. Fantastic. We're our own biggest critic. Yep, guys, that is facts. That is facts. And we gotta stop being. I used to say we're our own biggest hater. We gotta love ourselves the most. doing this for your own reasons means a lot. Yes. Yes, indeed. Angie baby. Angie baby got serenaded by Sirius Pipes. Got serenaded. That was fantastic. Thank you for being here last night, Angie baby. All right, guys. Little cat and cow. I'm going to turn this direction. And we're just going to inhale and sink that back down. And I, again, try to push my head up. And then exhale. And really stretch that back. Push your belly button toward your spine. Inhale, down. We're going to get ready. We're going to get one more in. Uh-oh. What happened to my chat? There we go. All right. Yeah, he is talented. Super talented. Nike, indeed. Nisipu found a brick that Marcus that has just walking from the store. There you go, guys. It's free. It's free. Workout equipment is free. Nisipu, how are you doing? Indeed, cinder block money. Here we go, guys. Now on this next one, I'm going to exhale, push out, and then we're going to push up into that downward facing dog. And enjoy that for while we push those heels into the ground. Really feel the calf stretch. And then we're going to dive. We're going to dip that head down, forward, come on up, and put ourselves into that cobra. Oh, Nisipu. Oh my goodness. Let's get it. Oh, this feels good. This is a good one. Nike, yeah, feel that earth. I would love to be able to do these stretches like out in a park. All right, we're going to bring one leg forward. We're going to get that pigeon. See how I fold that leg? You can see here. So that's what we're getting. Just to be able to kind of relax into it. Everyone, love. Oh, yes, that brick love, guys. That brick. Who named their bricks? Marcus, do your cinder blocks have names? Nisi, what are you going to name that rescue? You've adopted a rescue brick. Ooh, I got some release in my back. I got a few little brr. Just with a little bit of that turn. Mine is brick flare. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, what else do we got? Brick Astley. Never gonna give you up. Robot Bev. Bop, bop, ba-da, bop, bop. Robot. Here we go. How are you doing, Robot Bev? All right. I'm going to name it Marcus, the Mountain Mover. Nice. Here we go. You've been brick rolled. Exactly. Bricky Martin. Oh, we've started something. We have started something. Living la vida loca. Damn, I miss the beach so much. I've been in the countryside Australia for a while now. What is there to do out there, Nike? What do you got going on? Fitco, welcome, welcome. Ricky Martin is a killer. Carlos, be patient. Morning, Brother Vincent, just stopping by. Keep inspiring us. Thank you so much, Carlos. And please, guys, check out Carlos Be Patient. He's doing wonderful things with his community, fitness, and fellowship. Fitco, how are you doing? It's only right and easy, absolutely. Ooh, this is feeling good, folks. Whew. Let's go. All right. 5 wildlife, from what I understand. Yes, Fitco, thanks for the welcome. Going live in a few. Want to record a video. Nice, Fitco, what do you have planned? Guys, I'm just going to sit in a very nice deep split. I'm going to sit in this. Fitco, I'll definitely check you out. Just sitting in this nice opening. Kayla, miss your page. All right, getting ready to join you in this workout. Kayla, we got the push-ups in already. We're just finishing up some stretches, but you can always find something to follow in the library. If you go to the lives and find one that just says follow, it's a good one to follow. Here we go, guys. I'm leaning forward with this. Let's lean forward. All right, feel that goodness. Absolutely, Kayla. How have you been? Do those things make your head hurt? They give me headaches. No, this is on pretty loose for me, but mine is kind of stretched as well. So yeah, I know what you mean. Even pulling my hair back, I never had long hair like this. So when people always say, "Oh, my head hurts from having a ponytail," I didn't realize what that meant until now. Angie, baby, best chat ever. Indeed, show some love. Please consider joining the membership. It helps the community, indeed. Whew, let's get this deep. Let's get it deep. Can we go all the way down? Let's go. Good stuff, folks. Good stuff. All right. And we can push back some as well. And rock forward. There we go. Good stuff. Let's sit in our squat. Let's sit in our squat. Yep, join us 4:30 Mountain Standard Time every morning. Today we started a little bit late, but we still got it done. My son stole all the girls' bonnets. Yeah, something I never thought that I would need, but keeps the hair moisturized after showers. Throw in some stuff to help condition it, keep the hair soft and just healthy. Nisi, I was going to ask you about do you detox with the apple cider vinegar? Do you do a detox? This is a great way to hit the bottom of the glutes specifically. Yes, bottom of the glutes. This feels great. There's that pinch, yeah, there's that pinch. Oh. And you can, sometimes I'll lean forward. Whew. I didn't even start the clock yet. Did not start the clock. My fault, folks. Yes, just don't quit. Give your best. Guys, if you give your best, you can always be satisfied. Satisfied with your efforts. Yes, I do, and you can just wash it with baking soda too, the real baking soda. Oh, okay. I have some shampoo that has apple cider vinegar in it, but as far as like an actual soaking detox, I saw our new subscriber Moth, man of the hills. He's got locks, and he did like a soak. Here we go. Oh, let's finish up. Keep those hands down. Nice and easy. Oh, and there we have it. How unusual is it that it is light out? How unusual. We generally don't see it when it's light out. It's not unusual to be loved by you. Boil rosemary and put it in a spray. It's good for you and the baby. It's nice. Okay. Nice. Right on. I like it. I like it. I like it. I've been using some of the oils and stuff just for the scalp. The mango black castor oil has been working, but what I find is I need this, otherwise I wouldn't have it. But sleeping, lay my head down and I can just feel all that hair, so I got to keep it up. Got to keep my hair up. I never thought this was a thing for me. Never thought it was going to be where I would end up with hair, but here we go. Here we are. And we've been at it. We've been at it for a minute, guys. We're about at that 1 minute 30. I have that same castor oil. Use it on my eyebrows and head. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. It's good stuff. I like the smell of it. I like the natural smell of stuff. Oh, whew. Well, inversion table it is, guys. And like I said, if you know a massage therapist, please go get a massage. Take care of your body the same way you would take your car to the car wash and get the deluxe package so everybody can see how shiny your rims are and tires are all shiny with that extra spray. Go do that for yourself. Go take care of yourself. I know, like, it's nothing that we all often budget for, but it's the same thing I would recommend. If it's not a massage, then go get a manicure or a pedicure. Go have somebody take care of your feet, get all the dead skin off. And like I said, I think I'm going to do a coffee scrub today. I got a little time, I got a little room, so I'll do it out here, because coffee scrubs, guys, you gotta be careful because of the coffee and the oil. That will clog your pipes, so you got to be careful with that. So I do mine outdoors. It's natural, so it's not going to hurt anything as far as plant life. So indeed, guys, we're going to look to join back up this evening, 5:30 p.m. So guys, in the meantime, I hope this finds everybody in your place, pursuit or beginnings of total health, mind, body, and soul. Please keep in mind that your health and fitness are not the same, but if you work hard, you can have that happiness, that longevity, peace, prosperity, and light to help other people navigate through the darkness. So like we like to say, HWPO, that means hard work pays off. And it's not just me. It's not he, it's not she, it is we, because you put the you in unity, and we all put that unity in the worldwide community. And this is the Impact Athletics Association. So guys, have a fantastic day. Give it up for the mods, members, subscribers, the new viewers. And did we really have any trolls this morning? Katrina, how are you doing? I don't think we did, but either way, they still need to get themselves right. So guys, all of that is the reason I like to call this the best job in the world. And it is not lost on me that your time is your most valuable currency. So thank you for spending it here, and your super chats, especially in this wild economy. And much love to you and your families, because they too are part of the Impact Athletics Association. So guys, how do I even top serious pipes? I don't have a song to end the Impact show. Let's get 40. Yes, I don't have a song. So this is how it goes. Scree says the mods don't play, and that is very true. And I got love from me to you, so I don't have a song to end the Impact show. I don't have a song, and this is how it goes.